First and foremost, I want to start off by saying shout out to Down Leezy who came on yesterday and everybody that came on. Um, since Down Leezy had came on, my uh my DM's been on fire with people wanting to come on and talk about Nore. Oh shit, I forgot to turn my damn Instagram on. Hold on, y'all. JB, good looking, bro. Appreciate the support. I'm live on YouTube, Instagram. If y'all want to come through, come on in. Come on in. All right. So let me get into the first topic of the night. Good looking JB showing super love tonight. Appreciate you in a major way. All right. Everybody don't show love like you do. Choke no joke. I'm in Phoenix. I'm in Phoenix. Holla at me. I'm in Phoenix. All right. Happy birthday to Miss Johnson. You know which Johnson. All right. Doing it up for Miss Johnson. um, yeah, so I'm I'm shooting some stuff out in Phoenix as well. So if you out in Phoenix, holla at me. If you out in Scottsdale, holla at me. All right. I'm here. I'm here. Right. Ronnie Stacks in the building. I see you. All right. So yo, let me get into this. So first thing first, I want to say is Down Leezy. If you don't know who Down Leezy is a dude that used to run with Nore uh back in the late 90s, and beyond that. So, make a long story short, they had little issues because uh let me not try to be politically correct. Let me just say what the hell I would need to say. Right? This is my assessment of the whole Nori Down Lazy thing, right? Nori made his name for himself as a rapper. Prior to rap, Down Leezy was the big homie to Nore. He met him when he was about 11, I think he said, or whatever. Down Leezy probably was a little older, 13, 14, whatever. So I guess Nore, Down Leezy was more in the streets because Nore was more of a kid or whatever at that time. He kind of brought Nore up. Nore was his little man, this, that, and the other. Boom. Down Leezy go to jail. Nore becomes a rapper. If you saw Creed 3, this is the hip hop version of Creed 3. Except for Down Leezy didn't want to be a rapper, right? Um, so Down Leezy goes to jail. He comes home. Nore's out, probably on his second, maybe third album at the time, Super Thug or whatever. Nore embraces Down Leezy. He put him in the group. I don't know if he put him in the group or they formed the group, whatever. But they was doing music together. Nore influenced him to rap. Just like he influenced Nore to be in the street. At some point or another, Nore gets dropped from the label. So he don't know what's next for him. He's trying to figure it out. Down Leezy says when Nore gets dropped that, it's back to the streets for them niggas because they can't get no money with him because he dropped. Which probably eventually led Down Leezy back in jail because he seemed like he went to jail a few times. Because when I asked him about one of the dudes from Murder Unit that got killed, he said he was in jail at the time that dude got killed. Which was kind of, I asked him about it. It was one of the Murder Unit dudes that got killed, and I asked him about that, and I was telling him the dude, and I think he's in. One of the dudes got deported. I was saying he talked about one of the dudes that got killed in Murder Unit, and I asked Down Leezy about that. He said he didn't know because he was in jail. So he came home in '98. One of the dudes got killed. That was probably like in the early 2000s somewhere. And because I'm thinking the tunnel closed in 2001. So when I asked him that, he said he don't know, but he was in jail. But previously in the conversation, when I asked him about Nore being the street dude, like was Nore, busting his gun in the streets or whatever. And I was like, you don't know if Nore was like getting busy in the streets because you was in jail. He said, niggas in jail know shit first, which is true. You know what I'm saying? And the reason that is, if you've been in jail like I have, somebody in the jail is always on the goddamn phone calling home. As soon as some shit happens and somebody's on the phone, yo, so and so and so and so. So before it probably spread in the street, in the jail, everybody's in there. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as the word comes through on the phone, something happened, it spread in the jail real faster than it could out in the streets because the jail is so confined. You got people condensed from so many different places that as soon as you say the word in the jail, everybody in the jail knows, and then they all run into the phone, and then the shit gets spread out all across the country, right? So I don't know. I brought that up because I asked him about the dude from Murder Unit that got killed. He's like, "Oh, I don't know about that. I was in jail." But nigga, you just said Niggas in jail know shit first. But that's all another story. But um, oh, I said that to say because he said that, he knew Nore wasn't out there getting busy like that, whatever, whatever. So when he came home, he put the murder unit team around Nore to protect Nore because Nore was, he didn't have no crew, he said, right? It was just Nore and one other dude. So he put the murder unit dudes on them, boom, boom, boom. They move in, move in. There's a lot of shit going on back then if you ain't privy to that time and era and whatever. But these dudes were a nuisance to the industry and to the point where he got Nori banned from a lot of shit due to the fact that his crew or Leezy's crew or they crew was wild for the night, right? So Leezy says, well, he goes to jail when one of them get killed. So he come out again. Then Nori gets dropped from Def Jam. So I guess then Leezy's back and maybe in the streets or whatever. And then on this, up to this point, when he came on the show, I think he said he's been home for 3 years now. So I don't know, but to make a long story short, Nori starts using his lingo, which they've been using for the last umpteen years. You know what I'm saying? You could tell when, Nori's using the lingo because on a regular day, he's not talking like that. Or if you go back to like the interview that I did with him, he wasn't talking like that. You know what I'm saying? That's Down Leezy's lingo. But you know how it is when you were crew, you know what I'm saying? One person starts saying something and you'll start saying it, and then it's a lingo thing and it's a crew thing. You know what I'm saying? But Down Leezy, his thing is Nori's acting like him, talking like him, but he not showing love to the person that created his style. And for whatever reason, they fell out. I think he said why, I can't remember. My mind's a little foggy right now. I remember him saying why, but ultimately, it's nothing for them to be beefing over. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's really nothing that they can't have a conversation over. But from Nori's perspective, is and this ain't coming from Nori. I'm just speaking in general. From Nori's perspective, looking at his video, he may feel like Down Leezy already crossed the line. Like, damn, niggas, you told niggas I was butt. You like you told niggas I wasn't busting my gun like that. Like, nigga, like, nah, man. Like, damn, nigga, you aired me out. So he might be in his feelings and might not want to squash it. For Down Leezy, it's just like, damn, my nigga, you jacking my swag and you ain't fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? So for me, my final thoughts or my assessment on the whole thing is this. When you're doing some shit and you're doing it out of love, don't expect nothing. If you're doing some shit and it's about business and it's about money, then draw up contracts, write up paperwork, have some type of verbal agreement. You know what I'm saying? But make sure that everybody's on the same page and understanding that, yo, what I'm doing here is for financial gain. But in Don Leezy's case, he said, yo, I was just doing what I was doing, making my man buttery. So he was just, trying to make Nori hot, contributing to the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we team, we all put some talent in the pot to make, the crew hot. That's how he looking at it. But I think that if Nori could forgive him for airing his ass out, then they can at least be cordial, and they ain't never got to fuck with each other like that again. You know what I'm saying? Because it may be some animosity, but then again, it may not. It may just be hurt because them niggas is so tight. You know, it's like the sensei and the teacher, and the goddamn, the sensei and the student. Sometimes the student might surpass the teacher. It just happens. You know what I'm saying? You train somebody, it's a chance, possibility that you might train them so well that they might be better than you. But there's always a chance that the student can become the teacher. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to get educated and be able to enlighten the next one and help the next one. So they their beef, which ain't really no beef, because I don't think nobody stole nothing or robbed nobody or it got physical. It's just more of a identity theft thing. It's just identity theft. You know what I'm saying? Intellectual property. You know, but when you crew, we use each other's words. We use each other's slang. So it's like, yeah, down Leezy, he could feel a way about it, but it ain't nothing for them to fall out over. Honestly, to me. So I say all that to say, being that Down Leezy came on my joint, now other people are hitting me up, and niggas want to other niggas want to come in and air Nori out. I see y'all brothers hitting me. I don't want to allow y'all brothers to come on and add on to that. Let's pause for a second. You know who I'm talking to if you know you hit me up and you left me a message about Nori and Don Leezy and you want to come and talk. Because it's not just one person, it's several of y'all, right? You know, so I'm not gonna do no Vlad shit to get open the doors for everybody to come up here to get at Nori, so Nori can say something back and say some slick shit to one of y'all, and then one of y'all niggas want to do something to him, and then I look like the instigator. I know Don Leezy, I know Nori. I know these, I seen them together, come up together, hang up together. I know these niggas know each other. I don't know everybody's relationship with Nori like that. I know for a fact, I can't say for a fact. Let me correct that. I have a strong feeling that Nori would never try to bring no physical harm to Down Leezy. And I'm also positive that Down Leezy would never want to bring no physical harm to Nori. So I'm not going to go and let everybody just start coming on here, jumping on, going in on Nori. Down Leezy said what he got to say, and he has a valid reason for doing it. Not saying that any of y'all other niggas Nori may have not shitted on. Nori do a lot of sucker shit. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen him do sucker shit in the last 6 months to people, and I ain't gonna name nobody. You know what I'm saying? Several people I see him do sucker shit too. But it's just like that's just Nori. He don't. Sometimes I just really don't think he give a fuck, and then sometimes he might have slipped on the banana peel. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I think he just don't be giving a fuck. Like that's the grimy man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sit here and defend Nori like he's some fucking saint, because that nigga be doing a lot of sucker ass nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? But he's still cool. You know, I just keep Nori ass at a distance. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want him to do no sucker shit to me. You know what I'm saying? He do good, but he do sucker shit. But it's part of what he signed up for. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it come to drink champs. You know, like I didn't agree with him with talking to Miss Jones about her relationship with Big Pun. I felt that was sucker shit. Pun was your man. If he wasn't dead, you wouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? That was sucker shit. You know, but that's Nori. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not I'm not here defending Nori. And I'm sure that a lot of y'all that's hitting me got some real good shit to say, but I'm just not going to let niggas drag this nigga on my behalf. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, him and Leezy, if you know Leezy and Nori, and then you understand why I gave Leezy the platform to reach Nori. You know what I'm saying? Not that anybody else wasn't getting through to him, but I know the relationship with them. I'm in the room with them 20 years ago. I know these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to just like I said, I'm not going to Vlad Nori, and I'm not going to let a bunch of niggas come on my joint and shit on Nori. I ain't got beef with Nori to let niggas shit on him. I'll shit on Nori for my goddamn self if he need to be shitted on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta let a bunch of niggas just come up here and do that shit. You know? So, and I hope that Nori respects that. You know what I'm saying? He might be like, fuck you, Choke. You let down Leezy. Come on there. You might as well let the rest of them niggas go. No. Down Leezy special. Down Leezy special. But I'm gonna leave that right there. All right. So y'all fellas that's hitting me up about Nori, please, please understand where I'm coming from. And let's give Nori and Down Leezy some time. Cause some of y'all niggas, y'all might go jump out the window and say and them niggas might in a week from now, they might be cool. And you jump out the window and you say some shit, and these niggas get cool. And then now you done said some shit, and now you probably gonna go making shit about Don Leezy. Yo, Don Leezy, yo, fuck that nigga. I was riding for you. You went up and made up with that nigga. So let Don Leezy and Nori handle their shit. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing wrong with you supporting Don Leezy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with you supporting Down Leezy. Nobody. Ain't nobody. It ain't, you can support Nori. Or you don't even have to pick a side. Just sit back and let these niggas kiss and make up. Pause. You know what I'm saying? And everybody get money. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, all Down Leezy really want is some love, so he probably ain't got to go back to the street. Possibly. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that he's in the street now. I'm just saying. It's like, yo, bro, you made some paper using my swag, help me out. Sometimes niggas just don't know how to ask for help. You'll get a bunch of niggas around you. yakking in your ear and shit. And instead of you just making a simple phone call and just being like, yo, I'm fucked up, homie. You know, you up here hollering a lot, bro. Come on, kick back some of that Jay-Z Ace of Spade money, nigga. Help me out, man. I'm fucked up. Sometimes you gotta just tell niggas you fucked up. I need some help. You know what I'm saying? Because this internet way of going at niggas to get attention and to think that shit is gonna get you popping is not. You better off building with the nigga that you trying to go at to get knowledge of how to get it popping. Because this shit ain't easy as everybody think it is. These niggas, I'm not going to even give no the goddamn class here right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not jumping on Nore. I ain't got no beef with Nore and shit. And I'm hoping for the best for Down Leezy and Nore. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is too grown for that shit to be beefing over some dumbass shit.